I knew enough to do more than I did. Such a simple yet explosive statement. Welcome to Access Hollywood. No director in Hollywood has been more closely associated with Harvey Weinstein than Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, think about it. You've got Pulp Fiction, all of the Kill Bills, and Inglourious Bastards. I mean, together, Quentin Tarantino and Weinstein have been a force in Hollywood.
But now Tarantino says he's regretting that partnership and wishing he had spoken out sooner. I wish I had taken responsibility for what I heard, so says Tarantino, admitting to the New York Times that he knew about Weinstein's alleged harassments and assaults long before the accusers came forward. There was more to it than just the normal rumors, the normal gossip. It wasn't secondhand. I knew he did a couple of these things. Yet over the years, Tarantino continued to make film after film with Weinstein, a decision he now regrets.
My guy at Miramax is Harvey Weinstein. You know, him and Bob, they're my guy. They love my stuff. I mean, they're probably my biggest fans.
Getting specific, Quentin told The Times how shocked he was when his then-girlfriend, now Weinstein accuser Mira Sorvino, whom Quentin dated in 1995, told him about what she claimed were unwanted advances and touching by Harvey. Tarantino also knew Rose McGowan, who has accused Weinstein of rape, had reached a settlement with the man. Tarantino said, quote, "What I did was marginalize the incidents. Anything I say now will sound like a crappy excuse."
I can appreciate his honesty now, but it's still frustrating as a man in power, him not doing anything.
Yeah, he had an opportunity. It was such a missed opportunity. Yeah. And think about all the other women, perhaps, that he could have prevented this from happening to them, such as Lupita Nyong'o. She has also joined the growing list of women accusing Weinstein of sexual harassment. Lupita first met Harvey in 2011 when she was at Yale.
My name is Lupita Nyong'o, and I'm a third-year student, an acting student.
Lupita shared in a New York Times op-ed the now familiar massaging story, this time in Weinstein's Connecticut home with his young children watching a movie nearby. Months later, during a dinner meeting, Lupita claims Weinstein said to her, "Let's cut to the chase. I have a private room upstairs where we can have the rest of our meal." When Lupita said no, she says Weinstein responded, "We are done here. You can leave." Like many of the other accusers, Lupita said she felt alone and blamed herself for a lot of it. A spokesperson for Weinstein issued this statement saying Mr. Weinstein has a different recollection of events. He compliments Lupita on being a brilliant actress and ends with, "Last year she sent a personal invitation to Mr. Weinstein to see her in her Broadway show Eclipsed."
He told me that first I would have sex with him, and then he would take me to parties and show me who I needed to sleep with after that. But that first, he needed to know how good I was. He told me that I was not that good looking, but that he would be willing to help me anyway. Like he was doing me a favor.
And today, yet another accuser has come forward, former actress Heather Kerr sobbing and hugging attorney Gloria Allred as she finished sharing her allegation of sexual harassment by Weinstein in 1989.
Harvey Weinstein allegedly told Heather that she had to be good in bed and sleep with directors and producers if she wanted to have a career as an actress in Hollywood.
And Harvey Weinstein continues to deny any allegations of non-consensual sex. Joining me now is The Hollywood Reporter's Kim Masters, who called Weinstein right out to his face at a hotel lunch back in the 1990s. Kim, tell me what happened.
I had not met Harvey before face to face. I had written something about him. I cannot remember what that he didn't like. He came running in, very agitated, very bullying kind of tone that he takes when he's unhappy about something. He said, "Why are you writing this stuff about me?" And then he asked, "What have you heard about me?" And I just said very bluntly, "I've heard you rape women."
And what was his reaction when you confronted him with that?
So it was an off-the-record meeting, and I remember what he said exactly. He didn't exactly deny it. If you say something like that to most men, they would be outraged, and that was not his reaction. He just seemed not surprised, only surprised that I would say it, but not surprised by the comment itself.
Why do you think the Harvey dam has broken now?
I think it's a combination of things. I think he's no longer as powerful as he was in the day, and so he was vulnerable. And I think a lot of the culture is changing, and women are starting to get really fed up, you know, with behavior that in the past professional women, I think, had to sort of put up with it and move on, or felt they did.
What about Hollywood's other dirty little secret that is rumored that this was going on with children?
I'm sorry to say I have heard mutterings about that. There have been allegations involving everything. It's really kind of awful right now, the phone calls and messages we've been getting.
And you know, I mean, I think it goes back to what Corey Feldman alluded to. There is this other big dirty side of Hollywood. Still though, no one is really naming names. Should that be happening next?
It could happen next. You know, those rumors have been going on for a while, and certain people have been convicted in court already, and they're not the big famous players, and that looks like smoke and where there may be fire.
Is that what's next, Kim? Is another shoe going to drop? I mean, Harvey Weinstein can't possibly be the only big bad wolf.
I'm quite sure there will be more. How long that continues, how long this moment of people coming forward continues, how reportable this stuff is, that's still a big open question.
Kim Masters with The Hollywood Reporter, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.